behind your computer at the office. No one over your shoulder. What's okay to click and what's not? And what if your employer is the taxpayer?
Hey, Mr. Kaplan?
Yes.
Like Samuel Kaplan. Inside his office at this federal facility in Chantilly, Kaplan says he used his work computer to open emails from his private account.
Do you regret doing that?
Oh, of course. Of course. I mean, it was the best way I could describe it is ridiculous for me to do that.
Included in those emails, sexually explicit images. He admits some were even of children.
That doesn't sound rational. And that's what it is. It's irrational.
He'd later plead guilty to possession of child porn and served 3 years prison time through 2014. The News 4 ITeam was tipped that although such extreme cases are rare, we should investigate just how often some federal workers kill time on the job looking at adult pornography.
Using the Freedom of Information Act, we sought records from 12 major federal agencies, some of the largest government employers in D.C. and nationwide, asking only for their most egregious cases. Cases in which internal investigators were called in or in which the employee admitted hours of porn viewing a day. And we found more than 100 cases.
That's classified as fraud, waste, and abuse. They should be working on their projects.
Agencies do police their computer networks for this, says Craig Ulmer, an investigator with the Environmental Protection Agency Inspector General. The ITeam found at least 7 EPA employees have admitted to on-the-job porn surfing since 2014, including one at headquarters here in D.C. That worker admitted viewing porn 2 to 6 hours a day for years. The feds found 20,000 illicit images on his laptop.
2 to 6 hours a day?
2 to 6 hours a day, who's using their computer system.
Including for pornography?
Yes, sir.
And investigators found one worker at the Federal Railroad Administration headquarters in D.C. searched for porn 252 hours in 1 year, nearly 10 full days of work time in 2013. At the Justice Department, which prosecutes illegal pornography and time fraud by government workers, the ITeam found nearly 24 cases in just the past few years.
And what does that say to the person in the next cubicle?
Congressman Mark Meadows chairs the subcommittee which oversees the federal workforce and said the cases found by us are unacceptable.
That's the thing that your work has shown, is that this is not just an isolated incident at one particular agency. We're starting to find it across almost every agency.
And he said the problem will grow until federal agencies pass a sweeping zero-tolerance policy. One offense and you're gone. Though every agency the ITeam surveyed said such computer use is against agency rules and would result in discipline, several said penalties vary and could produce as little as a reprimand.
You could go from one agency to another, and some do a better job of policing it.
And the congressman has just introduced new law to make it illegal to search porn on the job in government offices.
Sometimes you lose track of who you are and where you are, and what's important and what's not important.
Samuel Kaplan says he should have known better. That Chantilly office in which he worked and was caught, he was on the job at a Virginia office of the FBI, showing some bad apples think they'll never fall. Scott MacFarlane, News 4 ITeam.